What's up, guys? It's Ryantium here, and today, well, it's not a regular video right here, but the rest of the video we'll play later in this video. So if you don't want to see this, skip to this time code right here, but I will advise, if you're a longtime watcher of my channel, or you're someone new, do please check this out, because it has to do with the channel, what's going on with it, and kind of a personal thing in my life. So with that being said, this is kind of the update that I wanted you guys to know. So for those of you, some of you saw the YouTube community page post, they saw the Discord, the Twitter post, anything like that. It said something about an urgent message and an update, for the channel and all sorts of that stuff. Well, I'm delighted to say that, very, very soon, in fact, at the end of this week, I will be making a very big step in my life, and it has to do with my significant other, my girlfriend, which a lot of you have already, had the pleasure of meeting through chat, through live streams, anything like that, Discord, Twitter. She's on basically all of my mediums, and she's been a wonderful, addition to myself, my well-being, and my mental health. But we've hit a little bit of an impasse as far as the distance between us goes with our relationship and the long distance that we are facing. Unfortunately, because she lives in Sweden and I live in America, it's a little difficult and a lot of strain on our hearts. And so I guess what I'm trying to get at by beating around the bush is I'm deciding to take the big jump across the pond to the good old country of Sweden, and that is going to be a very scary but amazing time for me as well as my girlfriend. Now, I'm sure a lot of you might be thinking, didn't you just meet this girl? No, I promise you that. There's been a lot going on in the background that you haven't been privy to, which is why I feel the way I do and why I feel so confidently about this move. Now, where does the channel stand with this? Because enough of the lovey-dovey stuff, let's get into the meat and potatoes. I'm hungry. Where does the channel go from here? Well, honestly, this week is going to be the last week I can make videos. Not by my choice, but by, I would say, the grace of the Postal Service. Now, what I mean by that is I intend on continuing YouTube in Sweden with my girlfriend, and the reason being is because I've come so far, I never want to get this up with this. I never want this to change me, and I never want this to come in between me. So here's what my plan is. As of right now, this week, and ending on Friday, it will be the only videos that I will post. And then there's going to be a short hiatus where I won't be able to live stream on YouTube, I won't be able to have any videos, but I'm not planning to disappear completely. I know I probably should, to maybe, reset the batteries a little bit, recharge the batteries, everything like that, but I'm planning on streaming every now and again. It might not be a schedule, so I apologize about that, but I'm planning on trying to stream with Chloe on Mixer. So for those of you wanting to, stay up to date, be sure to follow the social medias that are down in the description. I can't stress that enough. I'll put up a picture, right here so you can see just how much stuff you can follow me on, but that's the gist of the update, guys. I know it's a little bit of, I should say it's a lot of information, but those of you that have been following me for a while, you may have seen this coming. I'm not sure if you have. I know a lot of you are pretty damn smart. But this is a part of my life that I want to share with you guys, and I want to continue to get better on YouTube and to go further and further and further. That may mean some changes are coming down the pathway for my mental health, my regular health, and everything else. So I hope you guys are, okay with that. And at the end of the day, if it doesn't work for me, it's not going to work for you guys either. So I tried to keep this as short as possible. I know it added like 4 minutes to the entire video watch time, so bitch about me trying to get more ad revenue in the comments. Please do it. But guys, I love you so much, and enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much. What's up, guys? It's Ryantium here, and today we are back in Skyrim. Yeah, that's right, you guys, and oh snap, is it gonna be an awesome freaking day? So guys, welcome back, and happy Thursday. So out of all the mods you voted on from last week's episode, this is the one that won. But don't forget, there will be no modding due to the announcement in today's video. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at what the mod is today. So SkyHUD Rebellion Presets by Farkas, I believe is how you would pronounce that. But the basic thing we're looking at today is just the SkyHUD. Now, it's interesting because on most of my mod showcases, in fact a lot of my mod showcases, with the exception of my home showcases, all I do is turn off the heads-up display because it's ugly, it's not very nice to look at all the time. But if you'll notice, we still have the heads-up display on right now, but everything has changed, and that's what we're showcasing today. We're showcasing the thing that I normally just turn off. Now, what exactly does this mod do? Well, I'm sure a lot of us have seen a lot of things from SkyHUD, many YouTubers using it throughout the years, It's a really kind of an incredible mod that just changes the slightest thing to make your game that much more, I don't know, user friendly, maybe pretty too. So what does this actually add? Well, it adds the Oblivion style heads-up display, a simple color map markers, a left-aligned health, stamina, and magicka, which is down there in the bottom left-hand corner. We have map markers only appear when discovered. Now that's not necessarily true for me because I have another mod running, but then we also have the dot crosshair. We have a slim compass, alternate ammo which shows up down there in the right hand corner, and then we also have fixed letter spacing for animated letters, alternate charge meters, and smaller heads-up display elements. Now this is what's nice about this. I'm already noticing a graphical improvement as far as frame rate goes, because I've noticed whenever I have too much stuff on the screen at once, and in fact we can take a look at the map and I'll show you. Those of you who have been watching my mod showcases for a while will remember that whenever I would scroll across the map, most of the time there'd be a little bit of sluggishness, behind it, and it would lag behind, but not today. No, because this SkyHUD makes it even better with performance, because smaller icons, there's not colors all over the place, all sorts of that stuff. It's very, very nice to see, and it's very cool. And I love the just subtle changes on this map because of the colored holds. It makes them very easy to stand out, and in fact, I think I'm going to keep this SkyHUD installed and get rid of my colored icons mod, because I think I like this way more. I will miss the colored icons with like the individual icons, but it certainly was not good for frame rate. But let's go over a few more of the details that we can actually see on the screen right now. So if we go ahead and look at the bottom, in the middle, we have our compass, just as if it was at the top, except at the top, the compass is actually quite large. Now you can see we have an active quest right there. It's First Lessons and Live Another Life. You can actually see that quest marker right there, but that seems to be the only one that's right there. Now you can see all of the icons that are popping up down there on the map. There's a ruin, there's a barrow over there, there's a cave, there is, let's see, there's a forest, there's a cabin, all sorts of that stuff. And then you'll notice that the eye that I guess, what is it, resembles sneaking, is actually down there at the top of the compass. So it's right now, it's got the open eye. But if you notice, we no longer have that crosshair. It's just a dot. We still get the same animations and stuff like that for when you shoot things or kill things, and I don't know what the hell just happened to that thing, but kind of very cool to see. Now, one thing that I'm noticing is I don't actually see health bars of enemies. Now, I wonder if it's just because I shot a deer, but normally you can see the health bars of the enemies that you shoot. Okay, so there it is. It takes the place of the compass. So that's what you're going to want to look for whenever you're using this mod. In fact, let's go ahead and just just go ahead and kill these things so that I don't get too dead. And there we go, just like that. And we'll go ahead and take out the giant too, just in case. Perfect. But yeah, so then right at the top of the screen is where the health bars will show up, which is a kind of a nice thing, because I always got lost with the health bars underneath of the compass. I always found myself looking at the compass first and then the health bar. Just kind of strange, but I'm glad it's by itself up there now. I'm sure you could probably resize some of the elements on PC, but on Xbox it's kind of nice to have these sizes. In fact, let's actually check that out. I don't know. I don't think you'd be able to. Depth of field, general subtitles, no. So no, you couldn't. In fact, you could just take the crosshair off altogether. But let's see. Let's go out of God mode. I think we're out of God mode, and we'll check out the different skill, or the different bars down there. So at the bottom left hand corner, you can see that we have the Oblivion style heads up display with magicka in the middle, stamina on the bottom, and then health obviously being on the top. We just can't see it. Now that's what's nice about this, having it disappear just like that, just kind of dynamically throughout the entirety of Skyrim. Very nice to have, so that it doesn't get in the way. And I don't think it was like that before, but it's just really nice to have. Now, some of you might be wondering, well, how do I see my shouts, because they're no longer at the top? Well, if we go and do the Fusroda right there, you can actually see that nothing has changed with the compass. It still refreshes on the compass, and you can see once it's recharged, it'll do its regular animation with the white kind of flash onto there, and there we go, perfect. So nothing has really changed there, but as far as everything else that this adds, it's just kind of a nice change to everything that we've seen in Skyrim for the last, what, how the hell many years? 7 years? how many years have we seen that regular heads-up display? And it's just kind of a nice change. And I don't know if it's just my opinion or if it's just me, but I have gotten some major frame rate improvements as well as some just graphical fidelity improvements because there's just not so much stuff on the screen. And it is kind of nice to see. But, guys, I know it's a little bit of a shorter mod showcase for today, and not so much on a weapon or an armor or a house or something like that, but I thought it was necessary for those of us that still have not embraced SkyHUD into our load orders. I think it's time for that. So, guys, I very much hope that you enjoyed today's mod showcase, and I will see you in the next video.